Welcome back to the Relaxing Ghost channel here on YouTube. Today we have another DVD collection video for you. This will be the 1999 through 2001 non-pay-per-view collection. So during the initial years of WWF's DVD releases, we only had 10 non-pay-per-view releases. In fact, throughout those initial 3 years, we only had 26 DVDs released overall for the WWF. So after this collection video, I will do 99, 2000, and 2001 pay-per-view collections, complete collections, you know, with VHS and DVDs. So just to give you a look here, you know, the first 10 documentaries, match compilations, what we have here. So let's get right into this. First up, I did just want to mention how colorful these spines all look. And Austin don't want to stay up. But very colorful spines. You could see here in 99, 2000, they did have the kind of blue WWF home video logo. And then later on, it just went to the, you know, basic scratch logo. But yeah, very colorful logos and spines here. So first up here, we have Hell Yeah, the special extended Attitude version. And I just want to say thanks to everyone who's been watching the videos lately and sending in all your suggestions. Got Austin there on the set of Raw. This is Stone Cold Saga Continues. You know, we got a vertical spine there, and this is WWF 1002. Really cool if you guys haven't seen this. You know, it's like a day in a life kind of documentary where they catch up on what's been going on for the past year or so. So we just got really cool screenshots there with Austin and McMahon, The Rock, Kane, and then there's your Stone Cold Steve Austin there. Really cool. I always like that, you know, the rattlesnakes into his arms kind of deal. And then a one-handed stunner to The Rock, holding a beer, one knee brace. This is approximately 90 minutes, but there's a lot going on here. Not a lot of matches on here, but there's like a lot of extra interviews and different segments and stuff. So this is really cool. You know, these aren't at all like full-blown documentaries or anything like this. And also we got web links to WWF sites, digitally remastered. So it was definitely a new concept here in 1999. Then we had the Rock, People's Champ. Love this, you know, the blue scratch logo on the mic. This is the special extended electrifying version. And then just, you know, crowd in the back. 143-minute runtime. And this is the Canada version. Got Rock and Triple H, Billy Gunn. I love this disc art though. You know, it's got like a metallic glitter look to it. And then the insert has got kind of a matte finish to it. Again, kind of the same thing with the Hell Yeah DVD. Not much to it. And different Rock promos and interviews. Really cool. Next up would be Mick Foley, Hard Knocks and Cheap Pops. This was kind of released after Foley had retired, so, you know, we see him now as a commissioner with the shorter hair. We still got Cactus Jack on the cover, which is cool. And this is the extended version with some of Mick's favorite matches. Yeah, I always been a fan of Foley's work as a commissioner. Sadly, mine didn't come with the insert, but it does have a list here 206 minutes. They put the mask over the WWF logo. We got Al Snow there, Foley. You know, really cool disc art, you know. And yeah, really cool to see this. So this only has a few matches on it. They divide it up into, you know, his Hard Knocks and then his Cheap Pops. So we got, you know, Mind Games, Match versus Austin, Halftime Heat, Over the Edge, and then the Kennel from Hell match. And then we got all 4 of his theme musics. And they kind of go from the Rock and Sock Connection to the Royal Rumble, Hell in a Cell, WrestleMania, into the summer of 2000 and whatnot, as Mick Foley became commissioner. Probably the rarest DVD of this group is Divas and Hedonism, the first Divas DVD. And, you know, pretty much the same concept. This one, you know, very colorful and whatnot. We do have a, you know, beautiful match listing here. Again, the women's division was what it was in this era, but there's some cool stuff on here. You know, of course, we got, you know, the photo shoots and the different things like that on here, bra and panty matches. But beautiful look at some of the divas. And again, this is about 90 minutes or so. Next up, the Best of Raw Volume 1 and 2. I've reviewed this one on its own, so go check out the review. Really cool, you know. I wish they would have continued this series, at least until, you know, when they started doing the yearly sets. Because the Volume 3 was only on VHS. Next up, WWF Hardcore. Really fun watch. I love this tearing of the paper to look like a inside of a computer. You know, we got a red box around our home video logo, thumbtacks and barbed wire. And just a little FYI, these numbers do not go in order, you know, for the entire set. So this is 18. So a lot of them, I'm not sure why, but I think it's because some had a VHS release, some had both DVD and VHS release, so they got out of order at some point. But really cool DVD. I've always been a fan of the Hardcore title and all that stuff. I love this, again, the tearing of the paper, and you just see like a blank disc. But we got Hard Breaks, Extra Hard. Very cool watch. I definitely recommend this. You know, just look at all these, you know, matches and segments here from the Hardcore division. This one was the hour and 40 minutes, but I think that's just for the kind of documentary portion of it, or whatever you want to call it. And then, you know, we got 20 extraordinary matches, you know, and they got a caution sign, all that here. Next up is probably one of my favorites of the group here with Lita. It Just Feels Right. Exclusive DVD extras inside. So what they couldn't fit on VHS tapes, you know, was, you know, one kind of length of a tape, and they would just put the documentaries on there. With DVDs now, you could put extras, extra matches, extra interviews, all kind of stuff. So this was kind of, you know, incentives to buy the DVD sets. This is probably the most popular women's DVD out there. You know, Lita, definitely a pioneer, and she is the first female to get a DVD set. You know, very colorful, pink spine. You know, beautiful set. And Lita is also the first person to be featured on the spine of a DVD. So, really cool. I might have to rewatch this again. Very fun watch. You know, so, yeah, with these earlier sets, you know, you had it broken down in the how to play it and all these kind of things. Again, now it says it's 3 hours. So Lita, you know, I know she's a favorite of many, a favorite of mine. Beautiful. Next up, WWF Action. Probably the weakest of the bunch here. And these are all, you know, good DVD sets, I would say. You know, but at this point, this is more like a compilation video. So I could appreciate watching this and hardcore and seeing all the wacky stuff that was going on during this time period. And it says contents under pressure, do not shake, contains no footage of Trish in a bikini. And we had a 3.5 hour runtime on this. And then as you can see, you got Austin and Taker, Benoit and Angle. We got storyline swerves, 8 extra matches. You know, this is a fun watch. So if you see here, we got, you know, Where's the Old Stone Cold, Booker T and Kurt Angle, Y2J and Triple H and Jeff Hardy. And then we got Angle and Austin. Very cool. And this is one of those sets where I never got the insert for. Next up, one of my all-time favorites. This Is My Yard, The Undertaker's DVD. You know, this is the only documentary or somewhat of a documentary we got for Undertaker. So it's always cool going back and watching this. You know, when he was, you know, American Badass and whatnot. He was able to show a lot more character than the dead man. So this one is portrayed as WWF 10/00/10/8/10/28. Really cool disc art. I thought that was always cool. The shadow of the bike. And again, you know, your classic inserts. You know, you got various Undertaker photos. And then Sarah. And it comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 matches. So really cool here. I don't think this one's quite 3 hours, but it might be, yeah. So there you see a photo from, you know, each of Undertaker. And yeah, they put the match listing on the back as well. So this was really cool. And then finally, we had the Hardy Boys first DVD set, Leap of Faith. This was one I would sought out for quite a while, and I was able to find it local here for I think $7 or $8, which is not a bad price. And this would feature, you know, the Hardys and all their cool matches. Very cool insert there with Jeff jumping off the ladder at WrestleMania 17. And then it has a collection of matches there. Their first tag title win, the first tag team ladder match, the first TLC match, a cage, WrestleMania 17, an intergender match, and then the Hardys home video collection. So this was really cool. Look at Howard. And then, yeah, really cool back. This one is about 2 3/4 of almost 3 hours. So really, really cool. You know, that classic shot of Jeff holding the titles. So there we have the first 10 WWF DVDs from 1999 through 2001. Let me know your thoughts on some of these guys. If you have them in your collection, comment down below what are some of your favorites from the out-of-print WWF DVD collection. As always, we'll talk to you later. Peace.